We're making a picture about inner life, and nobody really believes that it can be put on the screen, including me. I don't believe it either, but screw it. All right, spotlight's off, camera. On to Jenna. Moving in. Look towards Seymour, Jenna.
That I would be the only one.
Back.
You promised me the only
House
one.
lights.
Promised me, you promised me.
How I missed you, honey.
Now that's very difficult.
You got one now?
Now any fool can say, I know exactly what to do. Well, you don't. She comes in, she sees me. I don't know what to do. I'm an actor. I'm also the director of the film. I don't know what to do. Only the actor will know what to do. Only the actor will know what to do. So out of it, we have to follow the lines of that script, you know? And we also have to do it for the camera. It just can't be an accident that, oh, we're just going to do this. So the camera has to be set up. All these people together come in and out and help make the movie because they're all individual, and none of them, not one person on the crew is a kiss ass. Okay. Let's get this one.
That's it. We're dying.
Whoa!
No, Debbie, don't go.
Give us this something.
Look, hold it, fellas. I don't want to. Everyone's deciding how to do this, and I'm not agreeing to this yet. Jenna, you're a genius. Jenna, I don't know where you're hiding.
I'm trying to get out of the way of the ornament, John. Look it, honey. Look it. Try to look at this just a second. All right.
You want me to shoot it?
Sweetheart, try to just look at the problem.
No, I don't want to hear it. You kiss her over here on her cheek, on this side. Rama, I know you're tired. You can't be more tired than me. That's true. You can't. Because you're younger and stronger. Who wants it to work smoothly? You want it to work rough. All right, here we go. Let's go. You wanted to come in and change pace. Otherwise, you get bored to death. Making movies is waiting around, waiting for your dynamic turn. Cut. Once more, right, everybody. First places. Let's get it back and playback right now. No movement, no makeup. Stay out. Leave us alone. Let's go right now.
We should go there because she hasn't even gone to her yet.
Cut. Bullshit. Horseshit. Okay, that's good. Good horseshit. All right. Okay. Where's Sam? God, where is he?
Good going, Sammy.
Cut.
Good going, Sammy.
Okay, that's it. Gentlemen, that is a wrap. How were you? Whoa. Thank you very much. Now you got yours. No, I don't think a person can live without a philosophy. What is philosophy? Philos in Greek means friend or love. Love and friend, it's synonymous. And the study is any aphi is the study of. So it's a study of love. And to have a philosophy is to know how to love and to know where to put it. Because you can't put it everywhere. You walk around, you got to be a minister or a priest saying, yes, my son, or yes, my daughter, bless you. But people don't live that way. They live with anger and hostility and problems and lack of money, lack of, tremendous disappointments in their life. So what they need is a philosophy. What I think what everybody needs is a way to say, where and how can I love? Can I be in love so that I can live? So that I can live with some degree of peace, And I guess every picture we've ever done has been in a way to try to find some kind of philosophy for the characters in the film, you know. And so that's why I have a need to for the characters to really analyze love, discuss it, kill it, destroy it, hurt each other, do all that stuff in that war, in that word polemic and picture polemic of what life is. You know. And the rest of the stuff really doesn't interest me. You know, it may interest other people, but I have one-track mind. That's all I'm interested in, is love. You start thinking about life, and you realize that everything is a movie.
Get excited. I'm getting excited. That's the only way to live. In the long run, you lose. Fine.
But everything that you see is a movie. Only when it gets to the screen, it never is. No one will pay the price of being alone. No one will pay the price of being individual.
I love it. Get to me.
Very few movies are really interesting to me anymore. Most of them are just fluff.
I think that John has a great affinity for characters that are perceived by the world generally as crazy or cuckoo or wacko or at least eccentric. The character that I play is one of those characters that most people think is well, quite crazy. But we don't see it that way. Hello.
How are you?
Tell you the truth, I didn't think Mabel Longetti and Woman Under the Influence was crazy either, where everyone else saw her as patently so. It's just that they have a different dream, a different thing that they wanted.
Right. Quiet, please. Quiet.
Baby.
Ready, Richard?
Are we just gonna shoot this?
Al.
Yeah.
You do this any way you want, any speed that you want, you know?
So if people stay individual and keep thinking,
Just him.
then the movie isn't made by one person. The movie's made by a lot of people. And an atmosphere that is a particular kind of atmosphere that fits that picture. You know? To me, that's all a director's job is to make sure that that atmosphere is never the same. And watch the movement of the people, how crazy it is. Just pretend there's no ball. You never saw movements like this. They're crazy movements. What?
I know.
But take away the ball. Take away the ball.
And they look like fools.
You said it.
You couldn't do that. I mean, you couldn't ask people to do things like that.
Couldn't make people do things like that.
So,
Here's what we got. I'm just saying that it's hard to take care of a kid, and that's what you should be doing. Sarah, well, I'm almost not crazy.
Nothing that you planned is ever on the film. Something else may be on the film, but nothing that you planned will ever come to life.
okay, read on.
There's something alive about films that says, I resist you.
Jack, well, it doesn't...
The film itself resists, and it says to you, you think you're going to do this, but I'm going to do something else. And I'm not telling you what I'm going to do.
Well, I'm not, almost not crazy.
All right.
Is the next thing.
Okay, well, don't do that.
All right.
Okay.
Cigarette.
He says, I know we're divorced, but...
house seems very empty without you. And she says,
I love you, you dumblehead.
right, okay. He says, what's that next? Let's see, what's the speech that follows this?
We're divorced. That part of our life is over. I'm just saying that it's hard to take care of a kid, and that's what you should be doing.
I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's what you should be doing. Okay? I think if you were in an ordinary movie, someone would say, pick up the dialogue, or let's go here, or this is what you should do. We need a little pizzazz here and all that stuff, and that would be disastrous, I think, for a scene like that. So when it gets out to a movie theater, somebody might say it's dull. Somebody else might say that's the most devastating scene I've ever seen. Somebody else might say, what was that all about? You know? And the way we make pictures is we make pictures for people that are interested in specifics. They're not going to be interested in everything. They're going to be interested in that scene. I love that scene. Somebody else say, I hate that scene, because it has something to do with their life. And in that sense, it's not like a movie. It's a movie tries to pacify people by keeping it going for them so that it's sheer entertainment. Well, I hate entertainment.
Right, no.
Say when. Darren, put one in your nose. And I'll put one in.
Oh, God.
You have her sign. Okay, you're done, Darren. She's down 40,
Come on,
65 cents.
No, one more time.
What'd you get?
You're going to sing? I've got more money, don't worry.
You'll laugh this time.
No,
I'll pay.
no.
All right, ready? Is a bet 20
She's not gonna laugh
cents, right?
anymore, John.
no.
I don't think
Yeah,
she's gonna laugh
I bet
anymore.
you any amount of money.
I don't think she's gonna laugh anymore.
I'll bet you. I know what to do to make it up. We're betting?
$1 bet.
Okay, here we go. I have $1. I got a lot of dollars. Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Come on, Zoe, you can do it. John, your wardrobe.
We split. Come on, we split.
We got $1 there?
He plays that make me laugh game with the girls. That one was always a surefire winner.
Like John the wardrobe.
Well, since it always won with our children, I thought maybe it would work with the child in the script. With that underlying feeling, he set the scene. The whole point is that she wants to make her husband and daughter laugh. They're not going to because they don't think she's funny. And she has this dedication to gaiety and the things that she thinks that life should be rather than what they think it should be. And she calls her husband home from work. She calls her daughter home from school just to make them laugh. This is a scene I didn't know about till we got there because I wouldn't have slept for several nights had I known. I had thought it was going to be just a couple of small things with some of the things I do with our own children. But he bought a lot of funny little things that you get at joke stores, or not so funny, depending how you look at them, but I think they're funny. The first time I heard about it was about when you were hearing about it.
We'll have one camera here that will be featuring Seymour and the daughter. So when we come around, one camera will be on Jenna, and one camera will be on the paraphernalia. And we're done with it, okay? So in 2 shots, we're done with this. One this way and one that way. Let's get it this way so that we can contain the light, and then we're in good shape, all right?
Listen, have you got a minute?
I said, John, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I haven't rehearsed that, and I went into a sort of panic. And I said, at least we should have a complete rehearsal on that. But he said, no, you do your best to make them laugh. If you can do it, and they've been instructed not to laugh. So it's up to you. And so from that point on, it was improvisation. It's the only improvisation in the script. Then that's where I'm kind of then I could say, okay, think of a spider with breasts. That one.
Yeah. All right.
And then they still don't laugh. And I say, okay, I'm running out of time. This is it. You're not good, and I go to the end of the pool, and he flips off.
No, you go to the end of the pool, take your shoes off and everything else. You ready? Gonna laugh? Gonna laugh?
Okay.
This has been a very difficult picture for Jenna because she has no time. There's so many individuals on the set that nobody even gives her that 2-minute or 3-minute period when she walks onto the floor of, okay, she says, I wait all day for my turn. And then you sons of bitches never say anything. I mean, you just keep on going. Put the camera here, do the thing, and there's never any time. There isn't that 2-minute period of time. I bet you our love.
I'll bet what?
Our love. Yeah. I'll bet our love that I can make you laugh. You've got to write this down, sweetheart. You can't stand around listening.
Yeah. John, just look at this for me. Tell me if this will work for you so I'll know.
No, I'm right in the middle of a rehearsal,
Oh,
babe.
I didn't know you were rehearsing.
Nice. Man. Okay, so
I'll bet you our love I can make you laugh.
I bet your love we can make you laugh. Okay, so what we're gonna do if we ever get Seymour and
They were right here.
we could rehearse just the words that are in there and then accommodate it to the scene, and then you guys could work it out yourselves and then do it. All right, I tell you what, go relax. Don't worry. But I'll say to Jenna, why didn't you tell me that's a terrible line? Why would you try to do that, you know? And she says, what do you mean, why would I try to do that? You're the director. You and Ted wrote this thing. Go ahead and change it. I'm not going to say anything. Maybe you have some other crazy idea in your mind, you know. What I try to encourage actors to do is if they don't want to say it, don't say it.
I like that.
That's a guarantee. You're supposed to just hang on.
That's what I did. Because when it goes over, just like... The more time that I have to think about my character, the happier I am with it. I'm very reluctant to let that part of it go. Zoe, the other day, she said, every time you're doing a part, she said, I'll be talking in the middle of it, you just sort of drift off, and it's true. You do, because something she will have said will remind me of something or make me think of something, and it just catches me so totally while I'm working. And the children are wonderful about it because they're so practical. They don't get alarmed when you drift off and they're staring off into another world. Zoe always says, Earth the mother, come back.
When you open it, when you open the thing, I want you to open it. Okay? Here we go. Just 3 things. Let's go, guys.
Anyone who has eyes to see can tell almost anything about your life from watching you on film. You just can't hide it. No matter how much you are into a character, you can just see an actor's soul on film, and just know that, and it's sort of...
I don't think humor can come out but hard work. I don't think humor can come out of anything but tragedy.
You're not gonna make me laugh. I don't have a sense of humor.
We'll see.
This is the most ridiculous, crazy idea I've ever heard.
You're pitiful.
It's enough. That is enough. I want you to stand right there. I want you to look right into my... You hear nothing but the sound of my voice. Does my fox face mean anything to you? All right.
You're funny.
Never mind. Never mind. Now, in 30 seconds, you are going to be laughing helplessly, okay? You don't believe me, huh? You want to bet? You want to bet? What do you bet?
$1.
Oh, cheapskate. What do you bet? Hey, I'm the high roller. I'm gonna bet love. I'm gonna bet the ultimate, okay? Okay? All right. But first of all, I'm going to give you a drink of scotch and soda. I want you to have a Coca-Cola. I want you all to be in a very good mood. But I don't care. I don't care. I'm willing to take the chance. Taking the chance. There. Go. All right? Say, Jack, what do you want? You want mustard or ketchup, huh? Well, some people think that's my best joke because most people laugh just at the word ketchup. But, Debbie, you open the peanut brittle, please. And while I show Daddy this flour. And here, I'm going to put this, Jack, up here. And, well, you don't have a lapel, well, but it smells nice anyway, you know. Okay. Snake's gone, the thing. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. That was a dirty trick, and now I'm going to do something nice for you. You want some popcorn, sweetheart? You want some popcorn? They've got the popcorn on, it's real popcorn on the screen. Okay. All right. I'm going to, how about the anniversary present, huh? How about, you think would I forget our anniversary seat? It's a fancy pen, and oh, say, can you see? Hey, oh, Debbie, you think I forgot you? I didn't. I don't think I forgot you, Debbie, because I never forget you. And I know that today, or at least last week, it was your graduation or sometime, and I know you like pearl earrings, don't you? Come on, you like it? Oh, dear. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take a good look at both of you, and I want to see what I see here. Hey. Oh, I see twins. This is what I see, twins. You guys are a couple of them. You really are. You're two of a pair. All right. Oh, this is for us, Jack. This is for our old age. All right. Come over here and stand by Daddy. No, over here. Around here. Stand by Daddy. I want to take your picture. Okay?
Mom, you're not funny.
Come on. Smile. Hey, smile. Jack, look this way. Here you go. That's it. Here we go. There. Well, my time is running out. Go. Wait. Got this, all right? Are you ready? Here it goes. All right. You think you're not going to laugh? Wait.
Go! Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Joan Rivers on a real bad day.
Okay.
Because when you're making the film, you're not conservative at all. I'm not. But when you're cutting the film, you suddenly say, oh, yes, I want it to look like a film, and you have terrible problems. You do a scene, and on one side of the thing, it's marvelous. And on the other side, it's marvelous. And you start cutting it up, and it's no longer marvelous. You miss it. Because you're either with that person's side or you're with this person's side. Now, that's the way I feel about it. Then it's cut. I say, I hate it, What happened to Janet? What happened to the other actors? What happened? And so that getting a guy like George Villaseñor, who's the editor of this film, it's so wonderful. I don't have to go through those emotional turmoils. He goes through them, And I said, wonderful, George. Yeah, but I should have been on Jenna a little longer there. No, it's right. You're indulging yourself. It's right. Okay, well, here's what I like to do. On this thing, I like this take. It's too dead.
You like the laughing?
I like the laughing one on the last take. But George Villaseñor says to me, I hate your character. And I said, no, why do you hate it? I don't want to discuss it. I just don't like the guy. I don't like him at all. Well, maybe you will. Oh, it's a great thrill for me, 2 months down the road for him to say, that wasn't a bad. I kind of like that guy in that scene, but I don't like him any other time. We're into the dream, now we're out of the dream, right? Okay, here we go. I like him. I like the person I'm playing. I adore the person that Jen is playing. But within the framework of doing it, of playing my part, I know this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Just like, so it's easy to play, has feelings, but doesn't know how to express. And I think that's, like to keep that open enough to not know what we're going to do tomorrow.
Albie?
Take me out, please. I want to go. I want to see my mother. I want my mom. I want to go home with my mother. I want my mama.
Didn't I tell you I was going to go out all night? Didn't I? I told you I was going out all night. I was going to be with somebody, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you said okay, right? You said you're going to be a man and I'm going to be a man, right?
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Didn't I say to you? Didn't I say to you? Didn't I say to you that I was going... Wait a minute now. Didn't I say I was going out with somebody? Didn't I say I was going to go find somebody?
No. I want to go home and see my mother.
Didn't you say you...
I want to go home. I want to go home.
You go with the expectancy as an audience to see something that's going to get you off your feet. Settle for a nice movie, you know? And you think, I don't want to see something different. I don't want to see something. I don't want to. I hate it my form. I want this. And then when you see something that's different, you say, and you can't get it out of your mind, you're still angry with the son of a gun. And you think, I hated that picture. I hated it. But, 10 years later, you remember it. You think, I saw something. That's interesting. I think filmmakers should be aware that they don't know anything. We didn't have any equipment. We didn't have a dolly, and we had all this movement, so we used long lenses. And at that time, and photographing in the street because we couldn't afford a studio or couldn't afford even to go inside someplace.
I don't know what you want to come here for, Dennis. This joint is nothing but a place for a bunch of sexless women who don't have any love in their life. A lot of big-deal professors. A lot of creeps trying to show off how much they know.
You couldn't be wronger.
I suppose professors don't come here, huh?
Well, I didn't say that.
All right, Dennis, look at that. I suppose you can tell me what he's about, huh, genius?
He's a statue.
I know he's a statue, Dennis. What kind of a statue? I know he's a statue.
Well, Tom, I don't know everything.
You know something, Dennis?
Yeah?
You don't know nothing.
Oh, yeah? Well, what do you know?
A lot more than you do.
Yeah? Well, what'd you come here for if you know so much? You have no respect for art. No respect at all.
You listen to me, Dennis. You're nothing but an ignorant slob, Dennis. A little ignorant slob. I went to college, Dennis.
You?
And all I ever got out of it was dissipation. And a lot of early bells disturbing my sleep. A lot of supercilious professors, slob professors, shooting off their mouth about something, trying to teach me something that they'd already failed at in life themselves. So don't tell me I don't appreciate anything.
Sound, when we opened Shadows in England, they said, truest sound they've ever seen. Well, at that time, almost all the pictures, certainly all the pictures of 20th Century Fox were looped. All the sync was the sync that the actor spoke on the stage. It was cleaned up and made to be absolutely sterile, so that no sound behind anything. If you heard traffic, you wouldn't hear it. You would just hear voices, so that the dialogue would be clean. We recorded most of the Shadows in a dance studio with Bob Fosse and his group dancing above our heads, and we were shooting this movie. So I never considered the sound. We didn't even have enough money to print it, to hear how bad it was. So when we came out, we had Sinatra was singing upstairs, and we had all kinds of boom, dancing feet above us. And that was the sound of the picture. So we spent hours, days, weeks, months, years trying to straighten out the sound. Finally, it was impossible, and we just went with it. Well, when the picture opened in London, they said, this is an innovation. You know, innovation, we killed ourselves to try to ruin that innovation, you know?
Spoil what? Honey, I'm game for anything. I just want to know how much you charge. It's legitimate, isn't it? I know I have to pay. I'm not too schooled in these things, but I know that somewhere along the line, your little hand's gonna find its way into my pocket. You're shocked, aren't you, old Dickie, old pal? What do you think she is? You think she's some clean towel that's never been used? My God, Dickie, you think you don't pay? How many times a week does Maria ask you for some money? Money, chum, is a necessity. And don't you think that you don't work for it and pay for it? My God, what is this? He thinks I'm insulting you. I'm offering you. Hell, look. What's the matter? If I went to one of those fancy restaurants, I'd probably tip the head waiter, the bus boy, and $100 goes flying down the drain. And I couldn't have any more fun than I could with Jeannie. Here, my God. Let's go right there. Yeah.
Dickie, wait, please. Don't be shocked. It's like this. Fred is a very sad man.
Now you
Will you let me finish? Because you're a man who doesn't say what you mean very well. What you meant was this was a wonderful evening, and you enjoy my house, and you like me. But like you said, you're crude. When we first started making films, we didn't have any money. We used our own money. A small crew of whoever was really terrifically interested. And as a result, you get a much finer crew. And you have a crew that is really interested in the film. They're not sitting around reading trade papers in between. They're watching the scene. And they're pulling for the actors. You feel it as an actor.
Money has nothing to do with the film, and I think it really, in the end, kills you from being creative and from inventing. You know, finding a way to do it makes you think. It makes the crew think. It makes everyone think. You say, we're in this room. How do we make this a palace? And somebody says, what if you put this here? And everyone else goes, no. That would be awful. No. All right, just do it. See? So some fool like me, I say, okay, fine, this is what we're going to do. We either make the picture or we don't. If we're going to make it, let's make this room a palace. Or let's not make it a palace. Look how easy this changes. It's no longer a palace. It's a room. You know? And you make that adjustment, but the emotions stay the same. So the emotions guard you, you know. The sense of humor guards you. The saying, the hell with life guards you. Go ahead, kill me.
I mean, I get my kicks out of acting. If I can reach a woman sitting in the audience who thinks that nobody understands anything and my character goes through everything that she's going through, well, I feel like I've done a good job.
Take her upstairs. Please. She's an adult, and I would like to talk to her. Please.
I have 5 points, Nick. I figured it out, and they're for me. Us.
Mabel.
1 is love. 2 is friendship. And 3 is our comfort. And 4 is I'm a good mother, Nicky.
Mabel, I love you.
I belong to you. That's it. Those are my 5 points.
That's okay.
I have 5 points. 1, 5 points.
Come here. Now listen to me.
I know she's an actress. I know that she speaks for what she feels that women would like to have said in whatever character she's playing. And she's very concerned about it. She's, God, I don't want to play a victim. I don't want to be a victim. Victim, that's passe. I played a victim. I don't want to be a victimized, be a victimized person again. This is a victimized person, isn't it? No, it's not a victimized person. Very strong person. You're not a victim. You're anti-victim. Good. Don't get in your mind that I'm a victim,
Love is a stream. It's continuous. It doesn't stop.
No, it does stop.
Oh, no. It does not stop.
Your love is too strong for your family. I want you to describe your sexual life.
I don't have a sexual life.
You do.
I don't need a sexual life.
What other interest do you have besides your husband? You speak continuously of him, and he doesn't love you.
That's not true.
And of your daughter who chose him over you.
No.
If you don't let go, and if you don't get some balance in your life, something creative, some sex, I don't care with whom, then you're going to have to go back to the bug house where you don't belong.
But Jenna is so absolutely private that, I didn't know she played the piano for 10 years. I walked in one day, she's playing, I hear this, I thought it was a record, fantastic concert. I walked in, I got terribly angry with her. What the hell are you doing? You playing the piano? You never told me you played the piano. How could you? This is such a double cross. I don't understand what the hell is going on. I walk out, I get angry, and she got angry back at me, see? And she wouldn't speak to me for 2 weeks over this thing. We never mentioned it again.
You never know with John. You never know. John's very mysterious. And he keeps his you just really never know.
If I get angry with you, I punch you right in the nose. Is that right?
No. If you get angry, you get over it.
It's a lousy idea.
If you're depressed, you get over it.
Right.
If you're selfish, which you are 90% of the time, Marty, well, you give me a chance.
All right, angry, happy, depressed, happy, the other way, happy, changing, happy, killing, happy, depressed, angry, happy. Everything is happy, right? That's the answer.
This is so brilliant.
Worst idea I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's just so simple. You reject it.
I'm getting older. What do we do about that?
I do want to be your friend.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be your friend.
Oh, come on, let's be friends, Marty.
No.
Well, I sure would like to be friends. Put it.
We're very dependent on one another. Not just John and me, but everybody. Film is a thing that you cannot accomplish. I'm not sure there's anything you can accomplish in any field in life by yourself, and I'm always amazed when I hear people talking about it. We're all very dependent on one another.
If you believe in atomic bombs, then you believe in Socrates. Go ahead.
Well, that's not a way of talking about Socrates.
It's the way I speak.
Socrates had nothing to do with the atomic bomb.
No, he's just a jerk.
To you?
Yeah.
But read about it.
Totally. Unemotional man. He's a jerk.
You might be able to gain something.
Anybody that has no emotion is dead. And he's dead anyway, so you can't dispute that.
You say that anything that you want to do is correct. And let's make an assumption, right? Let's make an assumption. If I kill you...
You don't like expression, freedom
My
of expression.
assumption is that you deserve to die.
Where is the democracy in you?
This is the...
And you're an American, you call yourself a...
That's not democracy. That's what I hate about Socrates.
Expression of freedom is not in democracy?
That's not democracy.
What is it? Expression of freedom.
Expression of freedom is a philosophy.
Yeah, which is a bad one?
Man.
Is it a bad one?
Loving.
Loving what?
Finding a way to love your fellow man is a philosophy. It has nothing to do with freedom.
No.
It has nothing to do with freedom.
No.
The freedom of choice.
What if somebody doesn't allow you to do that? Isn't that...
Yeah, that's what Socrates says.
No.
That's the kind of stupid thinking that I can't
Socrates
stand.
didn't say that. You see, that's why I told you read about it.
Yeah, he did
Because
say
you know nothing about it.
He said, you make any assumption you want. And every damn lawyer in the world has made that assumption forever. Whatever you do is right as long as you can get off.
Who said that?
That's Socrates.
Socrates said that?
Yeah.
Well, you see, you're ignorant.
I am ignorant, but I have feelings.
Nobody says you don't.
I'm not a dead man like all the rest of the people that believe that everything that benefits them is right.
Really?
I don't usually like movies because movies are made for people to go in and see them and make money on them. And I don't know, somehow you got hooked. I got hooked on it being an expression, a substitute for living. And a good one.
Substitute?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how to live. I mean, I don't know how to dress or get on with people. I don't even understand all that stuff.
I know this looks crazy, but I just got carried away. I mean, I couldn't resist these. These are miniature horses. Aren't they small? I was going to only take one, but then I figured they'd get lonely, and if you have one, you know, you might as well have two, and so I just, don't mind, sweetheart. Anyway, the goat gives you...
It was very cheap to buy the house when we bought it. Well, we've done, I guess, 5 pictures, you know, parts of 5 pictures, one whole picture there. We need a set, place to, and a place to live. Tough on Janet and the kids, you know. We have a lot of kids in the house. Everybody has to move.
Come on. Baseball club out here.
So when we make a picture, everyone has to skedaddle, get out.
Nice girl.
You said you didn't want to go down all the way, right?
Yeah, but what I want to do is I want to go real fast. Do you think you can?
Sure, I can, but we're up so high.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, fine.
So our irritations mount, our happiness is escalate at times. We joke around. We try not to be too serious about the film. But underneath, we really suffer over trying to make a film. Whether it's good or bad, any of us know. You know?
What's the duck? Oh, you can't put a duck in this cage?
No.
Can't put it in that cage? How many cages can I carry plus the horses?
I think there comes a point you have to just decide whether you're going to let all of the technical aspects of film drive you crazy.
What the hell is in this thing?
In which case, just give it up, don't do it. Or you just have to accept all of it.
All right, let's go, guys. Come on, roll this thing. Wet us down. Wet the horses. Wet the horses. Hold the horses. Watch the water. Gotta be dripping, kid. Be really wet.
You're gonna dance on top of these cages.
Nice kitty, nice kitty. Look at the eyes, crazier every minute. That's it, wet them all, they'll steam and everything. Get him good. Now he's gonna piss and shit. Go ahead, hit me.
Okay, Donnie, stop the water for me, Donnie.
Are we ready, John? In the face. Okay. John, we ready? I was ready, kid.
I mean, I can get the crew irritated, you know. After a while, they don't get irritated because they know it's all bullshit, you know. We still have conflicts. Everybody has conflicts every day. Some days you're happy. Some days you're thrilled because everything is totally creative, and some days it's horror. Because nothing is working.
Quiet! Shut up, everybody! Come on.
But in the form of the way we're working, we just don't know what's going to happen the next day. So everyone has to be creative, otherwise the whole thing goes down.
A lot of people know what they're doing. I don't know till the next day. You know, if our films are supposed to be something like life is, some vague thing that life has, maybe the films can contain, then how can you determine what's going to happen tomorrow? No. Unless you have such a prescribed life that you're bored with it. We live an exciting life. I mean, this is exciting stuff, so I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. Even if you can read it, you don't know how someone's going to interpret it.
It'd be silly to say we know. We take a subject and we try to deal with it, and all the people that are involved in the film, starting with Jenna and Seymour and Diane Abbott, and myself too, we try to go in and make a film about a subject that we know nothing about. It was a very difficult thing to have people love each other in this day and age and respect each other at the same time.
Francois, what are you reading here?
Nothing. Nothing as usual. I mean, in this movie, there is no lie.
But nothing seems to take your place. I'm almost in love with you. I nearly miss you.
That picture, by the way, are you shooting tonight?
A blockbusting picture.
When are you shooting tonight?
It's a terrific picture.
You don't answer. Are you
Yes.
shooting? When?
The lighting.
It's one of these days. I have to show a cut to Frank Yabron as soon as possible. You tell me when. Yes.
You want me to tell you what to tell him?
No,
he could see it. I know.
When you think we can show him something?
Whatever he wants to see.
I want to see an assembly. I want him to see a full assembly.
Yeah, show it to him, but nobody else.
No,
he
him
can't
alone.
bring anybody with him.
Only him alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that would be okay. And then he has to go to dinner afterwards. You tell him he has to take me to dinner.
Okay.
And you to dinner. Okay. To sit and suffer. Even if he doesn't like it, he has to sit there. I'm very proud of this picture. And I'm proud of you too, because no one else would have made it.
You're laughing. We understood that I'm going to do a John Cassavetes film, and once I accepted this fact, I had to give John Cassavetes the full freedom to create his film.
What's it like to work with you? I gotta go. Oh yeah, I'm glad you made that movie. It's terrific to work for him, you know. The man's a maniac. But the difference is John has a unique way of working. John really wants you to give him what he wants, but he wants you to give it to him in your way.
You know, there's a magic about him that when you're working with him, it infiltrates in you, and you get this enthusiasm. You get the same enthusiasm that he has to begin with. And it's like this, you know, like a fountain of life that off of.
As a director, and being unique, is that he gets everybody involved in the film. And he gets everybody love making the film, and makes everybody, it's their film, not John.
Of any people that you'll ever work with, nothing Mickey Mouse about John. It's
people to do is care. If you're on the crew, you want, read the script, just be involved, and that makes the atmosphere fun to work in.
The most important thing in movie making is a relationship between people who love to make movies.
It's not like most pictures where you run after the camera in the magazines and everybody's running and you shoot and shoot and shoot. Over here, it's more like settled. You are walking and take your time, but you gotta be right on.
And I think it's about time that America will recognize that they have their own Bergman.
I must tell you that I saw a version of opening night at a Westwood cinema house, packed preview. The audience went wild, as I did. They cheered and stood up. They loved it. And I said, John, this is it. And he looked very, very, very pale and disturbed. And he said nothing. The next movie, he had changed the last 30 totally. He seemed to be very happy that they had accepted it that enthusiastically. Now, you could say he doesn't want to be successful in America, or he got frightened by the enthusiasm of their response, or he decided that he didn't want them to like it the way they were liking it because they were missing the point. I don't know. I kept saying, why'd you do that? Because it wasn't right, he said. He satisfies himself first and foremost, and the audience is secondary.
So John, I've learned a lot through John. I've done a lot of editing for him, picture editing, sound editing, music editing, shot sound, composed score, and I've learned a lot about integrity.
How do you mean?
Well, I think you know what I mean. You know, it's like writing. You know, 30 years from now, I can say I rode with Billy the Kid.
What do I like about working for John? Nothing. I think the best thing about working for John is telling people that you work for John. Actually working for John is not all that, what you would want me to say. It's an experience. I like working for John because from day to day, you do not know what's coming next. John is totally unpredictable. That's the only predictable thing about him. He's totally unpredictable. I don't see him as a great artist. I don't see him as a great director. Those are not the relationships I have with him. I have a one-on-one personal relationship with him. Usually when he asks me for something, he asks me for something now. We have a lot of fun. We laugh, we joke around. So, as I say, I don't like working for John because he's a great actor or a great director, because I don't get involved with him on that basis. I get involved with him as a person and as a pain in the ass. I'm a pain in the ass to him, and he's a pain. We get along very well.
I think that's summing it up. John's life is like a Cassavetes movie.
You just pick up the...
Okay? Hey, Jim.
Hey, guys, fuck off with the camera.
The only thing that remains constant is the love of work.
That was good.
So I'll leave it up to you. Yes, I'll leave it up to you. It's a passion, and I didn't know what to do. But I'll leave it up to you.
Though God knows I don't know how anyone could get more pleasure from it than John Cassavetes.